right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Welcome to a DMT match between the Dog Division versus the 247 group with a midpoint of train station. These two teams are going to be engaging in a tank battle between the 24 by 7 group and Dog. We are looking at the map right now to see tentatively what each side will be doing. We have a recon plane going up by, I believe, the Dog Division to get an idea of where the allies are going to be. For the audience watching, it's going to be the Dog team is going to be the Axis, and the 24 by 7 group is going to be the allies. So as we look over train station, a few key features we're going to be keeping an eye on is going to be this railway battle. This railway group, it has some really long sight lines. However, these train carts along the middle of the train have a tendency to block out a few of the shots, as well as the fact that render distance may be an issue for a console. Coming down the left-hand side of these rail carts over here, your view is going to be blocked. However, you will not be able to inch out too far without exposing yourself into this intersection. The Germans will have a slight advantage of cover for approaching the midpoint. So we will see how the 247 group will deal with it. And I'm going to do my best to keep score for you guys up top as casualties are taken. The initial opening should be fairly patient as the sides figure out how they want to do things, and it looks like we have hit the 1 hour 15-minute mark, which is the go mark, and tanks are now surging forward. We have one tank heading south by PFC Albonia, Comanche, and Specialist Zeus's on the TC down there. We have a couple mediums going down with Master Jalapeno as the TC and Oddball as the TC coming down the main railway. We have a recon tank headed by FC5 coming down the main railway as well. We have Major Buckgum, and we have Airport Trash Can on the south side with a couple mediums coming down Rue de Bieu Boises. I probably did not pronounce that correctly, but my apologies. Either way, the rush is on. We have one P4 peeling off. With the second one looking to post up now. They will be trying to angle their tanks to allow for a couple ricks. We have a Greyhound. We have FC5s moving in. I believe trying to get into the cap point itself proper in order. It's just a little outside of it. But it will help with cap weight. Now for the DMT rules, let me go ahead and just bring them up for you guys so I can review real quick. So the match winner in terms of scoring, oh, we have an engagement going on. Airport Trash Can putting out some fire. The P4 has taken a hit. They're going to go, I believe they're going to go out and go ahead and repair. We got Specialist Zeus's tank crew. We have a P4. That's our Jalapeno answering. Ooh, he does land a blow. Is Trash Can going to get back into cover in time? Ooh, a ricochet. That shot misses. I don't know if they've gotten a good hit on him yet. have a good angle. Literally, that was a track hit. Now, if I'm that other P4 crew, I'm going to try and push this advantage while he's distracted. Wow, that is crazy. There it is. As called, 247 goes down 1 tank. We're going to go ahead and update the scoreboard. That is DAWG up 1 tank kill compared to 247 groups 0. Oh. Greyhound has moved in behind. Are they going to be able to finish the job? They killed the engine. 3. That might be 4. Oh, that's 4. Just drive around, give it one more go. Now come back around. You got the advantage. No! Just too wide of a circle. I think the driver is just gonna have to play a little safe. He's gonna go and try for another kill. Oh, you overplayed it. There you go. That was close. FC5. Oh. Finishes the kill, but gets killed in turn. We're going to go ahead and update the scoreboard. Going to make it 2 kills for DAWG, 1 kill for the 247 group. Ooh, down goes his medium. Uncle Earl's tank crew finishes it off and evens out the score. There's a P-strike going in. I believe it's a little late on the call as it's already down. The strike would not have worked anyways as the strike hits a couple of the buildings on Keratin near town center. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the map to take a look. Uh-oh, we're about to have... We're going to have some more action going on. Question is, do they know? I don't know if you're allowed to do this. Oh, I do not think you're allowed to do that. P4 is going to go ahead and maneuver. Zeus has been killed out of his tank. So Major Buckums turn it on. This P4 is going to try and come around. So the question is Sherman going to follow it, or are they going to just see if they're going to intercept on the backside? Uh-oh, P4 is behind the Sherman. It's not going to be in time, though. Oh, yeah. Alright, that is one more kill for the DAWG group. Major Buckgum's tank goes down. I believe believe they're just. I believe Uncle Earl was just clearing out the previous tank carcass. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go check out this medium Sherman moving along map line. We have Airport Trash Can returning to the battlefield. He was in the recon tank earlier. Master Jalapeno arriving onto the battlefield for the German side. Right now, midpoint cap is still in the favor of the Allies. It is being contested. A little bit of movement going on. We only have 3 Shermans on the field compared to the 2 for the Axis. Not sure whose recon plane this is. It could be either the Axis or the Allies, DAWG or 247. I believe this was a DAWG recon plane going overhead. That's our Jalapenos tank moving out. I believe he's going to try and make a move for the train station and put his cap weight into train station. Could be wrong. But the urban fighting of, especially train station down here, is going to require a lot of angle holding for these tanks. As we can see, we have one Panzer over here watching the usual approach of the railway. We got Master Jalapeno's P4 being called out, but he is pushing up into the intersection. I believe he is aware of that sneaky fucker's tank location, and I think he's trying to wait. Oh, too early of a shot. He might have been trying to shoot in between the train cars, but that definitely alerts them to their position. Oh no, they got too aggressive. Down they go. I believe that's FC5's tank crew that finished the kill there. Trying to see who are they engaging with. Uh-oh. I believe Sneaky's tank takes a blow. They do. They trade. Oh! Doubling up. The 247 group scores another kill. Oddball is starting to push out. Sneaky's tank goes down from up the hill towards the... We'll figure out who got that kill. But right now, DAWG and 247 group are just trading blows. I believe we are even 4-4. However, cap weight is starting to shift into DAWG's favor. FC5. Ooh, a non-pen hit off of the top of the turret. Oddball's tanker. Non-pen hit. I believe they both have one blow into each other. Next body hit ought to get the kill. Down goes Oddball's tank. Zeus backs up. As does FC5. What, a little bit of a tank engagement earlier. I thought I heard another shot going on, but we're gonna go ahead and mark 24/7's tank kill. They're gonna go ahead and each tank is gonna go and get their reps in. Ooh. Jalapeno takes a blow, but finishes off FC's 5. Score one more for DAWG. And train station goes into the DAWG's cap favor. Give me one moment as I go ahead and share that I am live with people. Jalapeno's tank starts to move, or Zeus's tank, excuse me, starts to move a little bit forward onto the battlefield. He's gonna have to be really careful as Buckgum's tank is waiting to pounce. Uncle Earl's tank, I believe, knows that Zeus's medium is here. Do you have any flanking maneuvers being attempted? Not right now. Uncle Earl lands a shot. Oh, non-pen off the headlight. Oh, Uncle Earl finishes the kill. We got Master Jalapeno pushing onto the railway. He's gonna have to be careful. Airport trash can has a really good position held up. Oh. Ricochet shot, turret hit. Jalapeno's gonna have to back off. Down goes Sergeant Jalapeno's tank. One more for the 247 group. .247 is going to go ahead and move into train station and begin the cap to help swing the score into their favor. As we go ahead and take a look at the map, we can see that 247 group has gone ahead in the advantage of armor and tanks. DAWG group is going to need to regroup and then work on starting to make a move to recap train station, because this is a lot of cap weight that's been going into favor for the 247 group. So while we wait for DAWG to regroup, we're going to go ahead and go over the scoring. The match winner will be determined by the DMT total team score. So the DMT total team score is going to be total combat score plus total center point cap score. First cap bonus held and held at mid-end bonus as well. Total combat score is ×3. Crew 1 highest CS, Crew 2 highest combat score, and Crew 3 highest combat score. Crew 4 highest combat score, Commander P strike combat score. Total center cap point score is equal to half point plus times the center point cap seconds. There's responsibility of crews playing to track the amount of time the center point was held and crew combat scores. So the game mode is warfare. They're only allowed to fight over the midpoint, so that means you cannot capture your opposition's fourth objective. You're only going to have medium and recon tanks only. Use of the Sherman 75mm tank smoke rounds is prohibited. No set number of each type. Teams may decide their own mix. However, you will commonly see mostly medium tanks out there, and something just blew up, I believe. Go ahead and look. Not seeing a smoking wreckage anywhere, but we got some action going on in town center. That is another kill. That sneaky fucker takes a medium tank out, adding one more to the 247 group's total tank kills. I apologize. I don't know who got taken out earlier. There might have been a chance that a recon tank was sent out and got sniped. But airport trash cans tank takes a hit. Ooh, those rain shots. Oh, that was a blow. Oh, another good hit. You got to get the hell out of there, trash can. Down goes trash can. DAWG division gets one back in their favor. I believe Rez might have been the one to take out airport trash can from range. Trying to see if there's a carcass of a recon tank somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. It could have been simply this truck exploding. But either way, we're coming up to the 50-minute mark with 247 currently holding a 2-tank kill advantage over DAWG Division. They've also spent a good amount of time holding train station Cap. We're going to go ahead and overlook the battlefield as the DAWG Division is getting 3 mediums. They're starting to get them collected together. I believe Oddball is... I don't know if he's stuck or is intentionally holding on the train stacks like this. Alright, so while we wait for a little bit more action to kick off, your team size is 1 commander and 5 tank crews. Your tank crew rules: you must remain with the same tank until it is destroyed or stuck beyond recovery. You may swap to a different tank type in the HQs only. May kill any enemy vehicles actively being used anywhere on the map. Killing enemy vehicles in HQs that are not actively being used is prohibited. May only be shuttled back to their tank by the commander in a jeep or truck. Tank crews may drive through the 4th point capture area, but fully capturing the 4th point is prohibited. You may switch to infantry at the start of the match to build nodes. Placing mines is prohibited. Intentionally clipping a tank inside of an objective that is not intended to be accessible object is prohibited. You may apply tank skins. Tank commander rules: you must stay in the tank at all times. You may play in any seat in the tank. Crewman rules: may play in any seat in the tank, may leave the tank to repair own tank or friendly tanks, must stay within 15 meters of own tank at all times, may use smoke grenades to provide cover immediately prior to starting repairs or while repairing only. Spotting while outside the tank is prohibited. Use of the technician class is prohibited. Building repair stations, ammo, supplies, and barricades is prohibited. Commander rules: commander must remain in headquarters or HQs. May use the following abilities: unlimited precision strikes per match. P-strike in the enemy HQ is prohibited. Spawn tanks, trucks, and jeeps. Use recon planes at any time and anywhere on the map. Use supply drops in HQs for nodes before that 1 hour 15-minute mark on the game clock. You can use encourage. Use resource swap abilities. Use of any other commander abilities not listed above is prohibited. As you see, a recon plane is being sent out overhead. I believe this is the DAWG's recon plane going in to assess the enemy's position right now on the red-blue line. Reserve crewman rules: teams may bring in reserve crewmen to help build nodes and fill in if someone disconnects. They must remain in HQs, and calling out enemy tank locations, dropping pings on the map, or having any effect on interfering with enemy tank crews when not in an active tank crew is prohibited. Match starting queue hold lines. Fighting starts at 1 hour and 15 minutes on the game clock. All tanks must hold their ground in their first 2 grid squares until 1 hour 15. Time before 1 hour 15 may be used to spawn the first wave of tanks before and build nodes and strategize. The restricted zone: entering into an enemy's last 3 grid squares at any point during the match is prohibited. So looking at the map right now, DAWG cannot enter grid square A, B, or C. 247 group cannot enter in H, I, or J. And that is it for DMT rules. like they're just clearing out some of the tank debris, trying to take out anything that might obstruct a shot. We have DAWG starting to make a move for Mount Halis. Looks like DAWG Group's making use of the fact that you cannot get a good sight line on the south side of the railway tracks. They're gonna go ahead and start sneaking their way in through. I believe they are indeed getting spotted out. Oh, we're gonna have a clash coming up. Possibly. Let's see who blinks first. Trash cans tank and Burminator. Now I have leadership chat turned off, so I cannot give you guys any insight into how they're communicating, how they're strategizing right now. Somebody blew up. Don't know who. Oh, non-pen hit. .247's locking down these angles. Is Sneaky gonna come in, and I believe they are. Oh no! Oh, Sneaky! Oh! They were trying to get in and pounce on the kill. Oh, we did have a tank kill though for the for 247 group. We're gonna go ahead and see how this goes. Down goes Sneaky. All right, so we're gonna give each one. Ooh. 247. Ooh. So right now each side gets +1. Oh no. And 247 gets +2. So DAWG increases to 7. 247 goes to 10. Oh, there's maybe one more for 247. Down goes another one. Oh, that was not good. 247 goes up another. Wonder if DAWG's tankers just panicked there. We got 3 tank crews sending back into their HQ. That was a devastating sequence of events for DAWG. I mean, cap weight's still going to sit in favor of the 247 group. We're going to we're going to leave the view here as we wait for DAWG to set up their tanks. his carcass cleaning. And I would be correct. So Dog might have to get a little creative here if they're going to start stealing back some kills. Right now, with 40 minutes to go, I have a score of 247, group with 11 tank kills, and Dog with 7. I may have missed one kill. I don't know who in favor of who, so I will asterisk that. But as it's currently going with the DMT scoring rules, I believe the 247 group is just. We had a really balanced start at the beginning, but the 247 group right now has just gone ahead and just started dominating this match. So, given the lockdown that the 247 group has shown right now, personally, I might try to put my forces down towards Mount Halis. I don't have a really good recommendation for the 247 group and their tank, because right now the 247 has good control over the main entryways towards train station. If I am Dog, I am probably trying to send one tank on a wide flank, as we need to try and steal some kills. Long story short, with the way that the 247 group is currently setting up their tanks, though, it's going to be really difficult. We have Major Buckgum holding down the railway here. I'm not sure what Uncle Earl's tank is planning, but you have Sneaky Fucker on map line down to the south. You have, I believe this should be Airport Trash Cans tanker. Yup. Tank holding this intersection, looking to, I believe he's looking to lay an ambush down. Let's go look at the position of his tank. Yep, that is indeed correct. He is looking to, he will launch an ambush should a medium Sherman come around this corner. As we zoom in, you can hear that their engine's off. So that P4 moving up is gonna, their engine's gonna be definitely known. They're gonna get at least one in there, and if the P4 tries to flee, they're just gonna follow them out. I don't know if these guys have a really good view. If I was Buckgum tank, I'd probably be trying to put my tank like right here to intercept anybody trying to come down the main railway. Alright, Dog finally has a third P4 stood up. Uncle Earl's tank has to be careful to not go into the H grid square. He sits just right outside of it on the boundary. I don't think he's got a good angle of anything, though. He would probably be a little bit more efficient if he's, I don't, yeah, he can definitely squeeze it. I believe he would be better off trying to squeeze into this corner and take your view of the enemy from here. Well, that's just that's my observation. Of course, a lot of things are probably easier said than done from the admin cam point of view. And actually, Low key, I've called out what Major Buckgum's intention was. That's hell let loose physics for you. I don't know if they're going to have a good enough sight line over. I believe just enough that will be deadly. They're only having turret exposed. If I'm 247 group, I'm probably trying to. If I'm not 247 group, if I'm DAWG group, I'm probably trying to run an east to. I'm probably trying to run a east to west recon plane against to get a current assessment of train station. We're going to go ahead and we're going to focus on Uncle Earl's tank. DAWG group still has to get... they still have to feed 2 more tank crews in order to get their full roster of tankers back up to size. Unfortunately, with cooldowns, you gotta just wait for those cooldowns, and there we go. 1 more medium stood up for DAWG group. I'm 247. I am twiddling my fingers. I'm probably playing. I'm probably wondering where the nearest Pokemon gyms are on Keratin. As we wait for DAWG to get set back up. Generally, ideally, well, I don't think any tank group ever plays DMT without losing a tank. You are trying to at least have maybe 1 or 2 tank losses at a time to help, which will allow you to restore your tanks and get them back out on the battlefield in a more timely manner. However, since 247 group has pretty much wiped, squad wiped DAWG off the battlefield, I mean, even if this match was going 1-for-1, I would say the fact that 247 group or 24/7 group has completely just held train station for the majority of this match so far is just giving them the real tight advantage for this match. All right, that was a 247 recon plane that went out. Let's go ahead and follow what's going on up here. Are these guys trying to convoy? first tank shot at, but misses. Shorts. I believe this is Buckham's tank opening fire. Body hit in. This is Rez's tank. Goes down. Buckham's tank scores the kill. One more. Now, DAWG's got to evaluate what they want to do. If I was 247 group, I would have stuck, or I guess you can't put a tank on Hali since that's the fourth objective. May have intentionally been done by the oh. This is probably not gonna go well. Maybe I want to take a screenshot of this. Sorry for that slight delay and interruption. Oh, no, their tank takes a hit. I believe this trades. But down goes another. One more kill for 247 group. And DAWG gets the revenge. Ooh, another hit. Verminator. Retreats. Buckham's tank still stands. Oh, they open fire. I don't know who they're trying to hit. I believe DAWG's starting to run out of fuel. They're starting to put out some recon tanks. Oh, another hit. Wombos begins repairs on his tank. Guma's got to be careful. You can't go down those tracks. The fact he lost a tank earlier means you got to steer off. I believe this recon tank. I was saying maybe Sneaky Fucker might be able to snipe this recon tank. Glenn conducts repairs on his tank. Recon tanks moving out for Mount Halise. DAWG is putting out a recon plane to assess where the enemy is. I believe Sneaky Sting's going to be detected by this recon plane. might allow for Dog Group to sneak around. Uh-oh. So that mark is where, I don't know if Sneaky is Charlie Group or not, but if Sneaky's making his way out there, he's going to be looking at eyeing or moving to that position. You see the recon tanks moving up. They're going to be looking to work in a pair, but this is possibly disastrous. Down goes one. Down goes two. Man, that was disastrous for DAWG. Buckham's tank still maintains. P4s. Oh, we're going to have a little bit of action on this roadway. Let's see who gets who first. Oh no, Gunner fired too early. Made them aware. I don't know whose shot that was. Oh no, P4 missed. Oh, but gets a non-pen. One more kill for the 247 group. FC5 making that kill. Do have a medium that finally pushed up to Mount Halis. Give yourself a little bit of that height advantage. Maybe be able to peer in and perform some reconnaissance. Berminator has moved up. Oh, but he's been found. I don't know if he's going to be able to get good angle. Oh, down goes Berminator from the distance. One more kill for 247 group. Another one. Bubgum gets another kill on the railway. Trash Can's got to get his tank out of there. You cannot cap 4th point. Oddball standing up against the odds, 1v4. Our sneaky fucker is up on Mount Halis, just outside of the zone. Oh no, this tank crew is in a really, I don't know, oh, yep, there it goes. I think Uncle Earl finally spotted him. Can they shoot over the tank, or is Held Loose Environment going to oh, a recon tank's on the back side of FC5. Is the turret gonna get around in time? That's 2, 3. Oh, a non-pen hit. Back up, recon tank. Oh, does not matter. Does not non-pen a second time. one more. 247 group. Unless my math has been wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've been accurately tracking this down. 247 group is now officially up 19-8 with coming up on the 20 minutes left to go for this match. I believe Airport Trash Can. This group has unfortunately timed out and gotten killed. I think that tank will blow up. Is going to blow up momentarily due to being out of bounds. This tends to happen with the game's functionality. I see it's already on fire. I don't know if there's going to be any penalties for going out of bounds, but if anything, that may be a kill for the dog group. Unfortunately, with the way this has been going, it might be merciful just to credit it as one kill for the one more kill for the dog group. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Not that my score actually matters for DMT's ruling. I'm just doing this scoreboard for you, the viewers, to get an idea, to help keep track of who should be ultimately leading in these matches. I believe, yep, correct. That was Airport Trash Can's former tank exploding. I got squad marks. I don't know if they scored a hit. I don't think they are able to. They know they're there. Well, they believe they scored one hit. Unfortunately for this group, with two Shermans behind them, I don't know if they're going to be able to find a way to get out of this this maze of obstacles, but looks like they're going to stop and repair Oddball's tank. We have supposed to Zeus moving in. Midpoint's actually being contested at the moment. Now, the unfortunate reality of this is that you can see Buckham's tank crew has already responded. But the fact that this point started becoming contested, that just kind of clued Buckham that, hey, there's an enemy tank or some enemy presence within your vicinity. So they swung around and they're starting to look. That's very good situational awareness for Buckham and his tank. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Yeah, there is a 50-50 chance that we're going either right or left. You could have that tank crew was so unlucky. Actually, I think you had a possibly 1 in 3 chance at just rolling in on a tanker that was maybe with his guard down. 2 more kills for the 247 group. "16 minutes left in this match." I don't know what, oh, there we go. We got a little bit of recon tank action going on behind. Open fire. Oh, no! I was stuck on the environment. Unfortunate for them. Gets a butt shot in, but will not. I miss the old days of when recon tanks were 3-hit kills. DAWG Group is, I believe, running out of ideas and or fuel. Oh yeah, they're definitely running out of ideas. And another kill for the 247 group. As you go and see, we see all the DAWG tankers are now sitting in the HQ. Honestly, don't know what answers. I have no idea what answers remain for the DAWG group with less than 15 minutes remaining on the clock. As we look over the map, you can see DAWG has nothing out there right now. I believe that recon tank had the right idea. Just ruthless right now. I believe that is Sneaky Fucker's tank trying to engage. Both sides, I believe, are just hitting unrendered obstacles, which is blocking their shots. DAWG has not learned you cannot take the railways. They quickly get off and go for some repairs. Well, I think that was a non-pen hit, but somebody finally found a way to hit him. Oh. Utterly, utterly ruthless. As the DAWG group, I mean, to my knowledge, after reviewing the rules, I mean, there's nothing that says you can't flank around. Granted, you don't have a whole lot of time, but there's nothing that says you can't flank around to the north. You just can't go 3 squares into the 3 squares of the enemy territory, which means you can definitely take this road to the north, come down through, like, going past Canal Crossing and Canal Locks, come down from the south and take some of these tanks from the backside. However, they've largely tried to push out either through the rail area or around Mount Halise, and they're just getting destroyed. But it does look like DAWG has finally stood up a few more tanks. Let's see if they get a little bit more creative in their approach to this. We are less than 10 minutes out from the rest of this match. I believe the north to south recon plane is DAWG, and the east to west is 247. DAWG, I believe, at this stage is purely fighting for pride. They get the drop of ricochet of shots. Lands square in the chest. Pulls off. Too late. Another kill for the 247 group. They don't even need a repair. Another kill. Map line. Recon tank going along the south side of that map. Killed by that sneaky tank. DAWG's tanks are literally pinned down on the rail. 5-minute mark has passed. We're gonna have to watch Burminator attempt to make a push up the map. Burminator being backed up by Rez's tank crew. Ricochet hit. Oh, lands a blow, but will not be able to immediately secure the kill. FC5's tank. Problem is, DAWG is not going to be able to... Oh, another kill as that recon tank tries to come out on the railway. At this stage, I mean, I don't know, y'all. Is this messed up? Another kill. This is actually the first Peace Strike going in. Oh, and another one. Apologies, did not mean to grab that. We're going to go ahead and put that back up there. These guys really at this stage just nonchalantly holding out. Two-minute warning. Guys, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Oh, it's not perfectly lining up. GG's, the final countdown. Eleven, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GG. Good game, guys. At the start, the dog group was putting up a pretty decent fight. However, towards the end, I just don't. There is nothing the dog group could throw out that got past the 247 group. So as we look at the scoreboard, I believe this is a game that 247 has completely won to a score of 29 kills for the 247 group and 9 kills for Dog. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will catch you guys next time. Welcome to my channel on Twitch, and I'm looking forward towards bringing you guys more future admin cam streams of DMT action and admin cam action in the pub lobbies. Until next time, guys, LT Acco signing out.